CellCraft. It's currently 9:55 p.m. Vote 5 for an extra congregate point. And did you know that today, the day of the month is the same as the current year? Last two digits of the current year? That's going to happen about 9 more times. That's not mysterious figure. That must be Dave. Perfect. We've got the first thing. Yes. Let's try to get it as out of focus as possible. I found something. What's that? The mitochondrion. Spike. And that's just the first level. 100 years. Hey. I don't read the papers though. Ever. Irony badge! What? She said it wouldn't happen. I know, right? Pretty serious deal here. Brain damage. It's natural. No, well, no. The nucleus. Yeah, this is like having a... Now this is just like your brain. Ah, yes, some actual acids to make things even easier. Why would you need them? Well, You'll find out. You see, nucleic acids make RNA, and RNA is blueprint for protein. And these are amino acids. You see, they're molecules that make protein, and they're like the cell bricks. This game is too low grade, really, for me, but I'm playing it for the badges and the points. The nucleus, some ribosomes. Slicer enzymes. Temporary cause. They zoom in quite a bit. Spike. You had one job! That's it. You're fired. Except Supreme Bill Overlord just said that you and Sydney are the last two hopes for the platypus species, so you're semi-fired. You're 1% fired, okay? Oh no. First viral invasion. Win your first battle with the viruses. Now that was a great battle. Man, you must be really sick. 15? Let's try to look for some. We survived. I just got a 5-point congregate badge. However, there's another badge, but in order to get it, complete all 8 levels. Done before. I just haven't recorded it, that's all. Yeah, you simply add your DNA to the amoeba's DNA, right? Hmm. And so that's the plan. Except, in order to accomplish this feat, it'll be pretty tough. We suddenly got a ton of slicer enzymes. Accidentally consumed too much glucose. That probably happens every day. Fill the bar completely green, and you, my friend, we really don't need that much. Perfect. Something to protect the nucleus, perhaps. There is virtually no point in making the cell bigger. It literally does nothing except make it less efficient in every single way. And this is the process. A little bigger. Increasing maximum health is probably the reason why you do that. Everything they show you in this game has a purpose. to allow you to beat the eventual last level. But believe me, it won't be easy. It'll take time, effort, and commitment. But I have done it before. Even though the last level is hard. Well, medium according to the actual badge for beating the last level. That'd probably be a smart thing to do. Cause that's free radicals. We better deal with this situation quickly. Move it away before it makes things even worse somehow. There, now you're even more safe. You're like Madagascar. They're expensive. 100 amino acids. Although it does say, heed these warnings, my boy, or else, you know what. Prisma zone. That's pretty handy. And we're still just learning the ropes. In fact, every single level but the very last level. In fact, every single level is learning the ropes. Even the very, very last one, because it introduces toxins. Uh-oh. You just play the waiting game. Seriously? That was probably a piece of gum. Pink glob. That must have been... That could actually be a piece of gum. Which would be pretty dumb, to be honest. Oh no, imagine if Spike put a piece of gum, accidentally dropped a piece of gum in the Petri dish. That would be even dumber than sneezing in it. That makes our friend Spike here very incompetent for this position. He needs to be fired immediately. Fired right on the spot. He needs to be sacked. He needs to get the X. The pink slip. Fired. Out of the cannon. Whatever. He just needs to get. He can't be a scientist anymore. He can't be one of the 2 biologists working on this project anymore. Oh ho ho, that's what you may be thinking. But in reality, it's Jeeves who did this, not Spike. So leave him alone. Leave him alone. Jeeves proves to be the antagonist, but he's able to justify it. He's able to justify his actions, unlike Dan Hamby. Oh, kick it up a notch, Jeeves. Trust me, Jeeves soon becomes your rival. He tries to beat you with his huge collection of viruses, but you don't let him. That should be enough. No way they'll hurt us with that. Yeah, Jeeves' plans are a lot more sinister than that, my friend. Yeah, Jeeves challenges you throughout almost all of the entire game. And it's fun to witness. Now that'll double the free radical production. You really shouldn't. I mean, one should never do something like that. And look, it's badly damaged. Basically, the damage level of that mitochondria could best be described with what happens when you drop your computer. Basically, the damage level of that mitochondrion could best be described with the following sentence. It can best be compared to what your computer looks like after you do all of the following actions in one day in a row. In this order. Spilling a gallon of Tabasco sauce on it. Wait, no. Okay, the damage level of that mitochondrion can best be explained, well, compared to, the Goji body. Now, where was I with my joke? The damage level of the mitochondria can best be compared to how your computer looks after you do all of the following things in this order. Spill a 2-liter bottle. Okay. Spill a 2-liter soda bottle on it. Drop it from Mount Everest. Get it hit with an atomic bomb. Get it thrown into the Roman Colosseum while you're in the ancient Roman history time past, and you're in one of those old ancient gladiator games that the Romans used to have, having your computer sink all the way down to the Mariana Trench, getting it thrown into the sun, and then having it get sucked into a black hole. In other words, damaged beyond repair. Of course, that went on way too long, am I right? But it was worth it, sort of. I don't know what he was thinking with adding a second mitochondria, other than simply just to increase the production of ATP. And we'll be done in no time. Or the damage of that mitochondria could best be described with how a certain guy's iPhone looked like after he got done with it. I don't remember the exact guy, but he had phone buff. Yeah, that must be the YouTuber's name. Destruction bed. It's probably exactly enough. And in comes Jeeves, his second challenge. You get something tougher, we get something tougher. Bring on your invader viruses. These new viruses are to what the old viruses were. Okay, the previous virus strain was like stubbing your toe. These new virus strains are exactly like stubbing your toe twice. Or two toes at once. In other words, it doesn't pose that much more of a threat as long as you keep a cool head and focus. But believe me, you lose your focus or your grip, and believe me, you'll be doomed in no time. Look how low of a performance grade I got. But worse is to come. You thought he was done? Jeeves is never done. Believe me. They do nothing. They do absolutely nothing until it's basically too late. But we're lucky enough that they're in large enough numbers to deal with their consequences efficiently. Otherwise, this would be even lower. Now we're talking the levels of science fiction. Believe me, we're creating a super cell. One that can withstand the forces of even the most brutal of punishment. Such as getting a nuclear bomb launched on it. There, now I have extra insurance. Oh, you have to be pretty foolish to do that. I'm bumping it up to 6 then. Yeah, that's much better. We'll be safe now. Good, the mitochondrion is okay. This only happens once we get into the butter cells. Which is at 51. Yep, good old sugar. Lipids, amino acids, nucleic acid. Yeah, they show you the full name of ATP. Acetylene triophosphide. Though I'll bet you anything I didn't pronounce that correctly. There should really be a fast forward option for this. We're at 32 minutes. Believe me, it takes a while before the fatty acids are made. Let's see how close we can magnify. You can magnify super close. So close that you can see each individual ribosome. Quick, make defensins. That is if I can find the organelle that makes it. I'm betting it's this one. Good. Which is one of the many cons to adding new membrane in the first place. Which is why I prefer to never do it. We got a big enough cell at 100 membrane health. It's pretty good. Besides, more membrane health means it'll just take more time for the cell to completely replenish its membrane. That's right, 5 defenses. This is to make sure that no one ever manages to harm our humble kingdom. After all, many viruses enter in, and viruses can be easily compared to those who invaded kingdoms, such as the Viking invaders. Believe me, we are not likely to survive this. Not bad. I need more amino acids. Perfect. We'll have plenty of defenses. There's a 1 in 3 chance that we won't even have to deal with that one invader. Well, I did say 1 in 3. But it can't succeed the probability of a coin flip. Yep, vesicle-bound viruses. It's it's like that time when people managed to fool the old night the old 1980s tricks used to deter game pirates. It's just like that when people suddenly became able to, well, successfully fool security systems, foil them. This is getting bad quick. A 46% chance. And we have 13 ribosomes. We have a pretty decent chance of surviving, I'd say. We really need slicer enzymes. We never seem to have enough amino acids for these attacks. But we're able to survive. Hey now. He's sarcastic. He's pretty good with it. Sometimes you might not even notice it. He's gonna mess with them a lot now. Anyway, it's currently 10:35 p.m.